Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Ninth Company Roots of Terror, a squad real-time strategy game with apparently a very similar playstyle to another game I looked at, Faces of War, which led to Men of War, and thus this plays a lot like the Men of War games. Now, while it doesn't sound too different there, I think the main difference with this game is that it has an unusual theater of war that it's set in. That being the Soviet war in Afghanistan, which lasted from, I believe, in 1989 till 1997, past the end of the Soviet Union. Which is not a war that really gets covered at all, or mentioned really, since anyone who was not in Russia kind of thought that war was a good thing because, you know, Russia was the enemy at the time. It was still the tail end of the Cold War, so any trouble for them is good for us, you know? Even if it means giving a bunch of weapons and munitions to Osama bin Laden before, oh no, he turned on us. Anyhow, this is set in that war, and thus is a little unusual. We're going to continue here because I have done the first mission, which is the training mission, a tutorial essentially. So I'd like to think I have some idea of what I'm doing. Alright, we need to protect engineering staff and goods. Should be simple enough. Alright. So it looks like we got a little bit of a sort of XCOM soldier management here, which did not come up in the tutorial. Alright, so we can dump a bunch of stuff on them, but they run slower, get tired more. Wow, that was a lot of complicated things to take in. Alright, so I'm not going to fuck with this too much here. As long as everyone's got something they're good with. Some grenade launcher guys, machine gun guys, assault rifle guys, and a rifle guy. We've got one Frogfoot air support strike, I guess. One available. Or does that just mean we only have one plane? Doesn't look like we can change any of this, so I'm just going to leave that. Wow, there's actually a lot of guys. I don't think we have anything different. In fact, it doesn't look like anyone can actually be given different weapons here. All we have is these AKSs. Yeah, RPGs. 2 PKMs. Whatever, let's just launch into it. So, this is the beginning of the war. Russia sending in some troops to support the Afghani government. Fighting against the, what are they called? Not the Hezbollah, the Mujaheddin. I will say, the camera is a little atrocious in this to control. And it's very hard to get it where the game wants it to be. Cutting a little close to the ground, aren't you? And constantly deploying flares. I mean, better safe than sorry, I guess, but that seems like a huge waste of flares. Especially when you're that close to the ground. Gotta watch out for those American Patriot missile systems. Is this helicopter gonna go down? Oh, that guy just straight up fell out. I guess those were the pilots. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to rescue these officers. Or maybe not. Okay, yeah, so we don't actually have to rescue them because they're obviously dead. We just have to kill the squads. What is our troop allotment here? Okay. We got 2 armored vehicles, a BMP and a BTR. So the BMP is the transport, if I remember. Nope, that's the BTR. BMP is our tank then, our light armor, which we're going to send him out first. Now this isn't quite the level of Men of War's micromanagement, I guess, because the vehicles do not have fuel to worry about, just ammunition. So we're going to send him out first. Load up some squads into the BTR. As many as you will fit. Oh yeah, and you can also put guys on top of them if you don't have space inside. I actually could have put some guys on the BMP. You can see there are quite a few commands we've got down here. I'm gonna say get inside vehicle. Maybe this doesn't have enough room. And if you double click, they'll run instead of walking, which I forgot to do. You should still have room for 2 more guys. Oh, they are getting in. They're getting in through the side door, not the back. Alright. So we're all loaded up. Wow, we have a lot of guys. I feel like maybe we should leave them here for now, though. Alright, so we gotta make our way towards there. So this isn't really a RTS, I guess, so much as it is a real-time squad strategy game, because we can't make more units. We're basically given a real-time strategy mission without any sort of reinforcement options or anything like that. Where are you going? Doesn't look like we have a lot of tactical flexibility here, because we can't just drive over these mountains. There's just the one path. So we do have artillery support available. I kind of want to switch these around. The BMP in front of the BTR so that these guys don't get all shot up before get a chance to fight back. You can also directly aim this, sort of like Men of War. Though I don't think you can take direct WSAD control over your troops. Oh, got contact. One guy. Gotta watch out for RPGs. Like that. Oh, keep moving. Don't stop. Alright, you guys get up here and... Oh god, this thing's gonna get shot up. We're gonna back him out, or he's gonna very slowly turn around. Because I'd rather not have it blow up if we need it later. Everybody out. Alright, you guys are going to be one squad, and the guys sitting on top are going to be another squad. I'm trying to remember what key it is. There's a key to tell them to immediately find cover. Disperse, group, chain formation. But I can't remember what the key is, and you cannot check the keys from the options. Oh god. What are we taking fire from? Okay, it's E. So you hit that and everybody will find something to hide behind. Why are you getting involved? Send these guys around to the side. Try to get up behind the guys there. Oh, never mind. Okay. There are kind of a lot of mountains here. We'll send these guys over that way. This thing's kind of busted up. Alright, so everyone took a little bit of damage there. Everybody mount up. I'll send those guys that way, and this squad up here the other way, and hope that they survive. Can I even get there from here? I must be able to, because it's up there. So I'm guessing, yeah, if we follow this path, they should be able to get there. So let's send them up here. Meanwhile, send my 2 armored units up through here. God, everything's so tiny from this height. Alright, let's spin the camera around. Tilt it back. Oh, enemies. tell them to run for cover, and they're just running straight at them. Alright. I'm not sure why my guys all just exploded. All I've got left is this. Nope. Seriously, what is that? There's no armor or anything back there. Oh, I kind of hear something. Sounds like there's an engine up here somewhere. Alright, so the squad was decimated. More than decimated, I guess, since there's only one of them left. I'm hoping he can at least tell me what killed everyone. Because as it is, I don't actually see anything. And I don't even know what those explosions were, because they didn't really look like they came from anywhere, they just sort of happened. Sorry, the other 8 guys. Well, that didn't go very well. Is there still somebody alive over here? There is. There's... Wait, what is this? Where is this? Why did that get selected? Alright. Well, let's see if these guys could go any better. Send you that way, send you that way. If I can get through those trees. I am trying to rush this a little bit, because otherwise this video will go on forever. But I was hoping to at least finish this first mission. Even with acceptable losses. The problem is I don't think I have any sort of way to discover enemies at long range. I can't just like tell one of my guys, hey, look through binoculars since if you see anyone over there. It's just dependent on my unit's vision ability. There doesn't appear to be anything here. I don't know if that just means the enemy is only at the other side and this is a dead end. I'm guessing the only way I'm going to be able to get to that other point is if I send in the armor first, so they don't get blasted to pieces. Alright, yeah, we're not going to get there from here, so... That cliff looks like it's one-sided. We're going to have to go up the way everyone died, I guess. Send them over here. Alright, I brought my 2 squads over here. I also sent over our reserve units to come meet up with the rest of our guys up here in case everyone dies, so that hopefully somebody survives this mission. Can you not? get up there? I guess not. Alright, I guess our only option is straight into the enemy. Oh, okay. So there's also a mechanic where you have to crew your vehicles, and the less crew it has, the less responsive it is. So the reason it's got a little bit of delay now is because one of the crew died. Alright, we're gonna send these two in first. Figure out what the hell keeps blowing up my troops. I think there's a vehicle sitting over here somewhere. Yep, that's a bunch of RPGs. I can see the explosion. Something is taking shots at them, but I still can't tell what. I'm gonna sit him up here, because he's almost exploded. I wish I knew what the reports my troops are giving me are. I don't think this guy can get hit. I think there's a rock in the way. Is this vehicle just stuck on this cliff forever now? I don't know why they're having so much trouble at this one cliff. Alright, we got some rockets of our own going in. Missed both times, that's great. Oh, somebody needs medical attention, but is not dead. One of my guys has a med kit, but I think he's one of the guys that's down. Oh, I guess you can tell him to bandage it himself. Back on your feet, soldier. So that could have gone better, and I'm still not sure how to prevent my guys from just getting shot while in cover. It's like the cover just doesn't help that much. Problem is there doesn't seem to be any cover where I need to be cover. My options are either to actually fight the guys, or not get anywhere near them and not get in cover. I still don't know why I hear an engine like right here. Bomb the whole area. did that not work? There we go. Alright, our radio man is in this squad, so he's probably not going to last very long. Looks like our medic died. But yeah, I just feel like there isn't a good tactical approach here. Like, there's not a lot of cover. There's no way to flank them because they're on top of a mountain. I guess they all survived that shelling completely unscathed. Private Seledanov is our only survivor. Yeah, so that cover didn't protect him at all because he still got shot. Like, obviously the cover's not going to protect him 100%, but I feel like the cover's not useful at all. I don't know. It's probably my fault. I don't know. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You're trying to run up the side of a mountain. Are any of you doctors? Sorry, medics. Doctors actually help people. Medics just make them feel better while they die. Alright, throw my last troops into the meat grinder and watch them die, too. Maybe they'll actually get to this cover before they all die. Okay, so I assume we've now scouted this mountain. It's so hard to find where these maps are, or flags are in regards to the mountain. It looks like it's still telling me about the same spot. Okay, but I've cleared it now, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Anyhow, that's Ninth Company, I guess. I don't know if that really gave you an idea of what this game's like or not. It's a game about managing your squads and not letting them all die horribly. And it's difficult, as many Russian games often are. And I'm not clear if I was doing anything wrong, which is also pretty similar with Russian games. So that's how not to play Ninth Company, Roots of Terror. It is neat to see this setting, because again, nobody really covers the Soviet war with Afghanistan. It's all about the Middle East and America. So it's kind of neat to see this. It does make me want to see the movie Ninth Company, which is also about this setting. It's a Russian movie. But other than that, it's just so-so. I'd say that the Men of War games are probably better, just even from playing Faces of War, which is kind of the precursor to Men of War, made by the same company. So, there's probably better games of this type but if you want to play this setting, I think this is probably one of your only choices. Anyhow, I've been Shadefire, and I'll see you all again some other time. Also, I do have a Twitter now. I'm gonna plug that again once or twice more. But yeah, I'll throw up the link for that if you want to follow channel updates and stuff, just, you know, what I'm working on, what I'm thinking of doing in the future for the channel, and make suggestions and all that fun stuff that you can squish into 150 characters. But yeah, you all take care.